because again, what do men do? We see this as what? This is a sign that she wants to party. This is a sign right here. And then again, you match with the guy. All the guy is thinking about is getting the booty. That's all he's thinking about is getting the booty. You, look what you did. You dangle the carrot, you dangle the booty carrot, and look what's happening. You got the men's eye on the prize is strictly on the booty. And guess what happens? Once he gets the booty, you're right back on Bumble. And then guess what? You blame men. You blame men for being jerks because all they want is to fuck. I'm not wrong here. I'm telling you truthfully as a man. This is what we're looking at. So, Ashley, great booty. But again, and you have 3 dogs of your own and a foster dog. Okay, that's great. Come on, girls. Brandy. I mean, you might as well just take off your bra. I mean, honestly, like, I don't understand. If you are a real estate agent and this is the picture you're showing me, come on. Do you want me to buy a house from you? Right? Honestly, this is just out of control here. My bio, professional snack eater. Here we go again. Travel enthusiast and expert cuddler. I also have a PhD in making myself laugh. Again, here we go with the laughing. Bonus points if you can join in. If you're into spontaneous trips, again, stop it. Stop. Men are not going to look at this. And by the way, this is garbage. Pure garbage. If you're telling us that you don't want to sleep around the first date and you're putting an expert cuddler, travel enthusiast, okay, I guarantee you, I'm going to actually put $100 on the line here. If I asked her where she traveled to, I guarantee you she'll probably say, I've been to Ireland. Yeah. San Diego, Florida. I guarantee you that. I'm actually going to put $150 on the line here. Come on, Brandy. Come on, and you're in real estate. All right. The reason why I did this one is I'm happiest when there's good food. Ladies, stop. Seriously. Tell me, what's another thing that you're happy about? What about happy about Sunday fun day? Happy about baseball season? Happy about meeting the next guy that I'm going to share the holidays with? How about that? How about that? I don't believe this good food. And by the way, I'll tell you about dating for me. First dates, second dates, and third dates. I do not. Hi, Tina. Good to hear from you. I love, Canada. By the way, I'm loving my followers in Canada. Big props to my Canadians. Love you guys. Really do. So when it comes to dating, I do not like dinner dates. I do not. I'm not a fan of dinner dates. I do not like watching people eat. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I can't stand it. Even if there's like reels of people eating, I just turn it off. So I do not like dinner dates unless it's like a fourth date to where you and I are officially dating. We'll have dinner. We'll go out to dinner. But again, that's just me. I'm not a food guy on a date, but go for it. All right. How many Sundays are there in a year? It's quite a lot, right? It's quite a lot. So you're telling me every Sunday, brunch with their friends and relaxing. How about a perfect Sunday is this? Waking up, reading something that's beneficial for me, learning something new, getting to know my guy or girl better, maybe going to visit their grandparents or family members, getting to know the person I'm dating. That is my perfect Sunday, right? Because I guarantee you, how many times you go to brunch with your friends? Not every Sunday. Not every Sunday. And yes, everyone's relaxing on Sunday. Sunday's a relaxing day. Again, tell us what you need, not what you want. Tell us what you need. All right, I'm going to do one more because, again, I'm sorry, Wim, but I have to. I have to show you this because this stuff needs to be changed, and I'm going to fix it. Again, another perfect Sunday. I like this one. I love this one. Why? Can anyone take a guess? Because there's actually something. There's some fluff in here, right? And she's telling you what she really needs. I'm a believer, and I'd love to find someone to share Sunday mornings at church with. Bonus points if you're in the brunch after. That's it. Perfect. That's what she needs, not what she wants. Right? Big difference. What she wants, what she needs. Actually, let's do one more. I lied. Actually, I think it's the same girl. Katie, 43. By the way, I like this profile because, again, detail. Detail. She's telling men what she needs. Trust. All right, so what makes a relationship great is trust forms the backbone of any strong relationship. When both partners can rely on each other and feel secure, the relationship becomes a safe space for growth. My goodness. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. It is. Seriously. What she needs. Not what she wants, what she needs. Be descriptive, right? If you're on Bumble, if you're on Hinge, if you're on Tinder, stop telling men what you want, right? Tell us what you need, okay? I will tell you what I need. Want me to tell you what I need? I need a girl that is going to reciprocate. I need an ear. And what that means is, and I think I talked about this earlier, is that let's say if I have a bad day, I need the girl to sit down with me and listen. Listen. Not ridicule and not talk. Listen. Right? How many times have you been in a relationship where you go in and you're having a bad day and you're telling your husband or your boyfriend, I had a bad day at work. You know, like me and Gavin got in a fight because we did something wrong with the report. Well, you should have done this better. Well, that's what happens when you know what I mean? Like there's a big difference between sitting down and listening and getting ridiculed by the person that you come home to, right? Like this should be the safe haven. When you know that when you come home, you know that, oh my God, I can't wait to come home on my bad days. I know that this person is going to listen to me, is going to hear me out, right? And I think that's what we all need. That's what I need, is I need a woman with an ear to listen to me. And then once she listens to me, then yes, please tell me, was I right? Was I wrong? What do you think I can do better? That's the relationship that I want, right? And the same goes with me. I don't want to ever, when I'm in the next relationship, I don't ever want to ridicule a woman and just be talking all the time. That's not how I roll, by the way. This is a lot of talking that I do right now. But again, I want to listen. I want to hear her. I want to hear her concerns and not interrupt. I'm going to wait until the very end and I'm going to ask her, are you all done? And when she is, then I'm going to go ahead and just let her know, this is what I think you can do. This is what I think that you should do. So I think that a lot of men, and I think women too, is that when it comes to that, listen. Just listen. What I'm also looking for a woman, what I need is I need compassion. I need that. I need to know that when I come home, so I'm Persian, I am affectionate. That's just how I am. That's how I was brought up. I kiss, I hug. I don't care. That's just who I am. I am a very affectionate guy. I hug and kiss the crap out of my kids. That's just who I am. It's in my DNA. I need that when I come into the door or when I see my girl. I need to let her know. I'm kissing her, I'm holding her. My hands can't stay off her, right? Because again, that's my love language. I love to love, I love to feel, love to touch. And that's my sign of affection. That's my sign of showing love. So I need my girl, not want, I need her to understand that that's who Shervin is. That's who he is. And I appreciate that. And I feel like a lot of men and women, I know it's kind of like eggshells when it comes to like a first date. Do I touch this person? Do I put my hand on this woman? We can talk about that later. And I'm not asking for a whole lot. I'm asking just for very basic stuff, right? So again, I'm not really asking for a lot. Very simple things. And as far as looks, I just want a girl who is just natural beauty. Just natural. I don't really care for a girl that puts a lot of makeup. I don't like loud and obnoxious women. Like if I go to a bar, I don't want to hear girls yelling and screaming from the distance. I want my girl to be under the spotlight, right? And I want us to just be modest and just enjoy each other's company. Don't say that I don't like to have fun. I like to have fun just like anyone else. But I'm looking for a girl who's modest, right? Who doesn't like to be in the spotlight. And some women do, and that's totally fine, by the way. Again, this is not for me to bash women all the time. I'm not here to do that. You know that I love women more than anything. You should know that by now. So again, that's who I want. And again, sorry, what I need, not what I want, what I need. So, yeah, it's been rocky. And I want to show, and again, I want to keep showing you women and men, I want to show you the daily lives of what we are looking at. And I know exactly how to make this better, and that's going to happen. That is going to happen. So, and again, I hope that a lot of people don't get discouraged when I show these bikini pics of these women on Bumble, because if you are trying to get a man, if you're trying to show a man that this is who I am, you're doing a bad job of that. You got to show us exactly who you are outside of the bikini pics. As great as it is, that's great. We'll see that eventually. But I want to see you for who you are now. I want to see like you in like loungewear or business attire. I don't want to see you in a bikini pic. I don't care for that. I don't. I really don't. Don, in your opinion, what type of pics should be posted? Great question. Simple pictures.